Hey all, hope everybody's doing well today. So it's Sunday here in Nuremberg. I arrived yesterday at about 1 o'clock, and today is my first day out here sightseeing. So this is day one of my trip, and today I'm going to be visiting the old town. Might get to see the castle, and might also do a choo-choo train trip. So the old town is just over here. I'm gonna cross over. And it's about 18 degrees now. It's just before 11:30, and quite warm today. I'm in a t-shirt. It's a bit overcast. It wasn't as nice as yesterday, but it's definitely not cold. And there is the train station right there. So I just walked from my hotel. So this is the train station here, the Hofbahnhof, and I'm heading over to this little bridge over here, which is the entrance to the old town. So I'm going to walk over there and enter through this small bridge. This here, really easy to get from the airport to this train station. It was about 8 minutes, 8 stops, and it was about literally 11 or 12 minutes from the come into the main city center. And here is this little bridge here. You can see this is kind of like part of the walled city, the old walled city of Nuremberg. And this is the entrance. You go across this old bridge here, and that takes you into it. And looks like you can walk down there. There's a nice kind of walkway around the city, around the old town. Yeah, looks like it goes right there. People are walking around there, even though there's some construction. I can't read German, but obviously it has some importance here. So this is the craftsman village. We just came through that old gate, and this is originally where people made stuff. And you can see even today, apparently they're still making things here. Apparently there's a goldsmith here, and they make dolls and everything according to the guidebook. Pretty cool. Love these kind of cars here. Most of the glass pieces are made in the studio.
Aber ich weiß nicht, ob es die Leute auch was kann sein. Also, und ich hätte den
a rural Austrian accent and it sounds too bad. We will hire another German speaker.
And that was the kind of craft market. You can see this is part of the old wall that was around Nuremberg. I'm not sure if this is original or it was like bombed out during the war and they rebuilt it, because apparently most of the city was pretty heavily bombed in the Second World War. And I think this tower in front of us is the Tower of Our Watchful Lady. Apparently, way back, there was, before the war, there was about 160 of these towers going around Nuremberg, and they would use them to watch for anybody who was entering the city, you know, as protection. Pretty cool thing. Be nice to go inside it and see what it's like inside it, but you can't go into this one by the looks, but maybe there is one you can somewhere. And that's the craftsman's village right there as well, so that's the other entrance to the craftsman's village. Quiet day here today in Nuremberg, still early. Restaurants are now not even opened up. Maybe there's a few cafes at the moment, but pretty quiet. And yeah, I'm enjoying today so far. So I've just come down from the Tower of Our Watchful Lady. It's right there, and you can see is, or used to be, St. Clara Convent. I think it was closed during the Reformation, and then kind of got opened up again after that. And it looks like it was built in 1273. And last night I walked down here. This was about 10-15 minutes from my hotel, and there was loads and loads of places to eat here. Lots of restaurants down here. You can see all the umbrellas here, parasols. And this is a really good city for walking around in. They got plenty of trams and trains if you want to use them as well, but I think it's quite easy to see most things on foot. I am going to try and do a little choo-choo train trip later, because I always try and do those. I find them quite good value and relaxing. But the city seems to be pretty easy to walk around. This is a little choo-choo train here. Goes around the city. I'm going to try and do this one later on. Super packed today. Usually, like, I've been on quite a few of these and they're not usually that busy, but this one seems to be really packed. Maybe it's just because it's a Sunday and there's loads of tourists out. This big building here used to be a granary, kind of storage house in medieval times. I think it was designed like if the city was attacked, you know, they had a lot of food stored. Nowadays looks like it's got some coffee shops over there, a few other shops, looks like maybe a clothes shop or something. But originally this was built in the 1500s, I think, so maybe close to 500 years old. I don't know what this is. This is I think this has got to be iron. Yeah. Built in 1999. And I passed a couple of maps here in the city. I forgot to take a video of it, but there was a map just down there showing all the different places, and you've got this little guide here pointing out different points of interest as well, marking different points of interest. I love cities that are pedestrianised, where you can just kind of walk without having to worry about cars. You just stroll along and enjoy yourself. And when I was out last night, I kind of walked around the old city, and Nuremberg's got plenty of good shopping actually. That place looks like a bar or a restaurant. I was going to eat here. This is a Japanese place. I found another place that was equally as good, so I went there instead. Look at this lovely German bakery here. The one thing I gotta say is Germany has really good food. The hotel I was staying in, the hotel I'm staying in, Hampton by Hilton, breakfast was really, really good this morning. Nothing special, but food was fresh and there was plenty of it. Really good value. I always have a kind of slightly larger breakfast when I'm doing when I get breakfast included, because it kind of keeps me going for the whole day, so then I can go right through till 5 or 6 o'clock at night, and then basically kind of saves me a bit of money on having meals. So this is St. Lawrence Church. I'm just going to go inside now, have a quick look. This is a beautiful old church, 500 years old. fantastic. You can walk right into this church, right to the very back. When you go into a lot of churches, a lot of it is they have barriers up, so you can't get right in. But this is really nice. I'm not speaking too loudly because obviously, I'm in church and there's other people around here. This is the outside of St. Lawrence's Church. And there's a little market here. Last night when I came down, this market was open and they were serving drinks and food. I can see a Korean place here. Not sure what time it opens, but it was open quite late. I think it was open till about, I think I was here about 8 o'clock and it was still open. I don't know if they open every day. I guess on the weekends they probably would. This whole city is filled with old historic buildings. The architecture is amazing, all old stone. And even that clock tower there is really nice. And let's just take a look. Come out here. And there in the distance is the castle which we're walking to. So I'm going to go there. I think that might visit a couple other things before I get there, but literally it's probably about 20-25 minute walk from the Hofbahnhof where I kind of started my journey. So very easy city to walk around in. I just walked down from St. Lawrence's Church, came across this river here, and I saw this nice bridge, so I just thought I'd video that. St. Lawrence's Church is just up there. This is kind of like one of the quite a busy shopping street here. And this place is just starting to get busy. It's 12:30. And weather's gotten a little bit worse. It's just starting to drip. Temperature's gone down a couple of degrees. There's a lot of these fountains here. I've seen like 4 or 5 of them, and there's no water or anything coming out of them. I think probably maybe because it's winter and they're worried about the water freezing. I saw a couple last night and they were just dry as well. But loads of good places to eat here. Look at all the cafes around here. You're not short of a place to sit down for a coffee or cold beer or a meal. And there's a little market there as well by the looks of it, so let's go check that out. I just backed up a few feet, and this bridge here is called the Museum Bridge. Originally it was called Barefoot Bridge. I think it used to be a monastery, but it's quite famous as well. And I think that was originally a hospital. So I've come across this market here on Sunday, 1 o'clock in the afternoon, pretty busy, and we're going to take a look around and see what this market is doing. I'd say there's a lot of maybe handcrafts, and I can see them already doing some food there. So we're going to do a little walk around inside for 10 or 15 minutes, and this looks like a pretty nice market, quite big. I think it would take you, if you're stopping and looking, at least half an hour, maybe an hour to go around and see everything they have here. So I'm just going to walk down to the bottom bit and then slowly make my way up to the kind of top where I came in. As I walk through, I probably won't do that much talking. You guys can just, get the picture of what I'll be looking at. Some clothes here. I got a traditional German sausage place here that's selling all sorts of sausages. Looks really nice. Got some free tasters here as well. This place is super busy.
60 cents. Hey, Nichols is 60 cents. Easy. Sie Malakai Cent. Hey Mama, mein Name ist.
Guck mal, was hast du da im Kind?
Sie, das stimmt das sofort. Some German steins. Got a woman doing crochet here. Some leather.
Dahinter.
Ah, okay.
This looks like Italian sweets by the look of it.
Alles gut, danke.
Quite a few places selling leather here. Got some leather handbags. Oh, this is a big crochet. Look at all this different crochet they have here. Wow, it must have taken a long time to make all of that. Attack on Titan. These are pretty cool. I have to come back and have a look at that later, see if there's something I like. How much are they? These are one for €3 or two for $5. Wooden pens.
Oh, nicht schlecht.
Yeah, cool. Got some nice like handmade bowls by the look of it.
Da ist die Wiese. Ja, die
What's
Unterschiede.
the price on these? 25 euros. 29 euros for that one.
Şey kestirelim mi?
Oh, this is for, I think it's like dog leads or something for animals. Oh, grooming stuff.
Schaut ihr bitte nur mit auf.
Da gibt es eine Schnecke.
Handmade woolen stuff. This is pretty cool. Oh, nice hats. I'm not sure what the price is. Oh, 80 euros for one of those hats by the look of it. Oh wow. They're selling combs. Got a place selling cheese there. And more salami. Okay, looks like we're coming to the food part. Got the bratwurst, German sausages. This place is super busy now.
Not the food. Because we spend our time. This is the best.
Ich gehe mal da.
Steht's vor der Tür.
Probieren.
Handmade chocolate, beer and wine. I think that must be 26 euros for a bottle of wine, I think. Oh, look at these gherkins. Look at the size of these gherkins. €2 each. And it's nice how they put these tables and chairs out. See what this place is selling here. This place looks pretty popular with houseware. I think that's for butter and cheese. This looks like fish. Selling fish. Smoked fish. And it's right church here. Let's see if we can find out what church this is. Looks like it was built in 1349. So that's a quick look around that market. Quite easy to find. Everything is quite easy to find in Nuremberg. I haven't had any trouble at all. This is like the main square. I think this is the actual center of Nuremberg here, and you can see you've got this tower thing here, statue going up, that gold statue there. But if you just Google it, you'll find it quite easily. It's just down from the museum bridge. So if you walk down from the museum bridge, it's like about a couple of minutes walk. Okay guys, I'm going to close this out here. I'm going to close this video out. I got the rest of the day of sightseeing to do. I'm going to try and do a little choo-choo train ride, and then in the afternoon visit the castle. But if you're a subscriber, that's fantastic. If you've made it right through to the end of this video, what is it, 15 minutes? That's great as well. If you're not a subscriber, it would really help the channel if you would like and subscribe. And thanks very much for watching, and be sure to check out my other videos. I'm here for 4 days in Germany, in Nuremberg, and I might visit a couple of other little cities as well, like Bam, to see what that's like. So stick around and watch out for more videos that will come. Thanks for watching. Hi all, so this is day 2 of my trip to Nuremberg, and I wanted to go to Bamberg today, but it seems like it's a little bit difficult to get to for some reason. I think there's some problems on the rail network today, because when I went to the tourist information there, the train information, they're telling me I have to get a bus halfway there, and I've just caught the train to this place. Is called, probably pronounce it wrong, Erlanger. We just zoom in on that. You can see the name of it here, Erlangen. So caught the train out here. It was supposed to be 15 minutes from Nuremberg, from the train station, and it actually was delayed by about, well, it kind of stopped for an extra 10 minutes, so this is why I think there's some delays. So Bamberg was supposed to be a World Heritage Site. Really nice to see. I'm not sure if I'm going to make it there. I might head back into Nuremberg and maybe go to another city or visit a couple of museums, but I'll do a little video here about what there is to see. This is the train station is literally about 2 minutes walk in that direction here, and there's this massive kind of shopping center here which I'm going to go and have a look in. They got a TK Maxx in here, so I thought, you know, I may as well stop in and see if they've got anything since I'm here. And train ticket from Nuremberg to Erlangen cost €6.30. Just bought it from the main train station there. It was pretty easy. They accept cash and everything, and it was quite easy to find the platform as well. It wasn't too difficult. So yeah. And weather today, you know, if you watched my video yesterday, you would have seen me talking about 20 degrees, really sunny. And if you have a look today, give you a shot of the sky, cloudy, overcast. I've got my coat on today, whereas yesterday I was just in a t-shirt and had like a light jumper on. But today it's definitely gotten colder. It's see what my watch, what my phone says the temperature is 13. So apparently it's 13 degrees at the moment. Might get up to about 15, but I don't think it'll get much more than that. And it was actually raining when I came out of my hotel this morning. So, you know, it's got a little bit of bad weather today. And I mentioned a couple of times the price I paid for my trip. If you're interested in that, I paid, with Love Holidays, I paid $370 including the bags, £370 for 4 nights, 5 days with breakfast. And the breakfast in the hotel's pretty good actually, not too bad. I'll upload a video once I get back to the UK on what the hotel is like, but I was quite impressed with the hotel. Oh, so we got some sirens. Yeah, I was quite impressed with the hotel, nice and clean. I think it's about a 3.5 star or something, 3 star. But German hotels always kind of rate a little bit above what they say. So if it's a 3 star, you know, you can generally almost push it to a 4 star. But yeah, quite nice, and nice breakfast, buffet breakfast, so you could eat as much as you want in the morning. You know, usual stuff, fresh croissants and hot stuff as well, sausages and bacon and everything. So yeah, good hotel as well. So I'm going to leave it here for now. I'm going to go around and I'll have a little look around the town, and then I'll pop in to that shopping centre and we'll take a look at that as well. So stay with me and I'll catch you in a bit. So I think this is kind of like the main street here. They're busy and looks pedestrianised. Can't see any cars going down here. Oh, maybe that does look like cars can come down there because there's traffic lights, but can't see any cars really coming down at the moment. And I'm going to pop into this shop here. I'll show it to you just for a quick look. I went to this shop in, where did I see this one? Düsseldorf. It's called Peek and Clopenberg. Kind of just like a department store, but they sell, they do have some quite good sales. So I'm going to see if they've got any kind of mid-season jackets and coats. Although even though I don't really need any, I just found the shopping in this department store, in this kind of store, quite good. So let's see what's in. And I think the thing about this shop is they do it by floor rather than doing it by, say, brands. I think what they try and do here is put all the kind of shirts and stuff on one floor, and then like shoes and everything on the other, rather than kind of mixing it round, which is kind of interesting. just entered this shopping centre, and I'm going to do a little look around here to see what they have. Looks like they have the kind of usual brands that most shopping centres have. And I think there's two floors on this shopping centre. There's a floor down below which I'll have a little look through later once we get to the end and go down. But it seems to have everything you'd need if you want to go shopping. Actually, there is 3 floors on this shopping centre. I've eaten a lot of German ice cream since I've been here. I get one every day, kind of halfway through the day when I stop to get some food. I use the toilet here as well, costs like 70 cents. I've got the usual stuff here that we have in the UK that you get all over Europe. But they've got a few different things like this CNA, for instance. When I first came to the UK, they had CNA in Oxford Street, 3 shops I think. I remember buying a ski suit from them, £40, and then I went skiing in Switzerland. But pretty big CNA by the look of it. So if you like CNA, you know, and you're here, you can always check that out. Vera Moda, JD Sports, Jack Jones, this New Yorker brand. Got a map here, all the different shops. few places to eat up here. And I'm just going to go downstairs quickly and have a quick look, see what's down there. So I've just come out of this shopping centre right there, that the Erlang arcade, and there's a TK Maxx right there. I just did some shopping, got a t-shirt. I always end up kind of buying t-shirts for some reason, but yeah, picked up one of those, and now I'm kind of just having a look around here. This is, I think, the main street. It's kind of lots of bikes. I'm in everybody's way, but yeah, this seems to be, I think, maybe the main pedestrian street here. Nice quiet little place. This seems very peaceful here, and I'm going to go down and have a look. A bit further down there seems to be what I can see is maybe a main square, or maybe a bit more shopping down there, and beautiful tree-lined street here. And this place is like really small. It's honestly, it took me like no more than 10 minutes to walk down here to TK Maxx, and even the day's gotten a little bit better. Let me give you a shot of the sky there. I've managed to take my coat off. Temperature's gone up by a few degrees. Sun's out. I've got my rolled my sleeves up, and it's turning out to be quite a nice day. So I just walked up from there at a minute's walk, and I came across this looks like some type of market, newer market here. So I don't know if there's don't know what's in there or anything. Might be a place to sit down and get a cup of coffee. Doesn't look that busy. Doesn't seem to be many people coming in and out. And there's this kind of little square here with a few shops and that. This is like really nice, peaceful little town. So I'm going to go in there and have a look and see if there's anything interesting to see in there. I've been walking for left my hotel at like 11. It's now 2:15. So I've been walking for 3¼ hours. So it's time for a cup of coffee and a bit of a rest. Okay, so let's see what's in here. That place looks pretty dead. Looks like another shopping mall, but not as busy. Lots of places closed here. few food shops here. Looks like a hair salon. Well, there wasn't much in that place. It's another department store, I think. Okay, so wasn't anywhere in there that took my fancy to sit down. So I might find one of these nice little cafes on that main street and just sit down there and have a cup of coffee. Hi all. So this is day 3 of my trip. I'm off to see the toy museum and maybe a couple of others. I tried to get the tram there, but I've been traveling on it for an hour and I've been just basically going to lots of different places, so I've decided to now walk. So I'm about 10 minutes away and it's here, so stick with me today and we'll look at some museums, and then in the afternoon we're going to check out some shopping, do a bit of shopping, and then go for dinner. Beautiful day here today, 22 degrees. I'm in a t-shirt, really nice weather, and sun's out, and just nice day for walking around the city. Pretty quiet here today. It's a Tuesday and doesn't seem to be a lot of people around here, although I kind of am in the north of the city, having to walk back after taking the wrong tram. I actually took 2 wrong trams and then couldn't find the right tram to take to get me to the castle, so I just gave up and decided to just do the 15-minute walk. And here is I think that's Hangman's Bridge, so I've walked right back to Hangman's Bridge again. So if you saw one of my other videos on day one, you saw me visiting Hangman's Bridge. So I'm right back there, and then it's about another 5 minutes walk to the toy museum. Just thought I'd give you another view of this bridge since I'm here already. I did a choo-choo train trip as well, so if you're interested in seeing that, check that video out as well. It goes right around Nuremberg. It's a 40-minute journey around the city, and I only got commentary for halfway through, so if you're watching that video, I didn't plug the microphone in till about halfway around that journey. Bit of a stupid thing not to do that, but I didn't realize you could do it, and I didn't have my adapter on me. But if you're watching that video of Nuremberg, then and you're watching the tourist train, then just skip to about, I think it's about the 17th minute, and then you'll hear the commentary on the rest of it. So sorry for missing that bit out, but these type of technical problems happen sometime when you're filming stuff. The other day, one of my cameras deleted about 10 minutes of footage, so which was really but it happens. Then you have to go back and redo it all over again. So toy museum is about 5 minutes that way, so hopefully I'm just gonna get there and we can get in and see that, and we can get in to see the Albert Dürer museum as well and check out some of his he did a lot of, I think he was famous for a lot of prints, so he did a lot of famous prints. I think they call him like the German Michelangelo or something, so it should be quite interesting to see his museum as well. So this is the house where the hangman lived. Quite a big house. Costs €3 to get in here. I think it's €2 and then €1 for taxes. You can write your name in the book down there if you want. Just a small museum right next to the Hangman's Bridge. So this is pretty much the torture hangman's house. Really just a person's residence. But quite interesting to see. And I'm gonna leave it here now and move on to the next museum, which will hopefully be the toy museum. That little bit of videoing I did there was a bratwurst museum. I didn't bother to do too much speaking because there was a lot of people sitting out and having coffees and I didn't want to disturb them, so I just videoed it. And the Bratwurst Museum is right next to the when you come out of the Hangman's Museum, if you're interested in going in there. This is, I mentioned it before in the video, but it's such a great city to just walk around in. All these cobblestone streets, you know. Traffic is like, this is a real kind of low traffic city. So I'm going to stop it here because I don't know where I am exactly and I need to find out where I'm going. I'll be back soon. There's so many chilled out places to sit and have coffees in this city. Lots of really nice cafes and bars and so many museums as well. Really need like a couple of weeks if you wanted to visit all of them. And little tour for €3. You can see it crossing the river with the tower right there as well that you walk up. I came across this bike here. It's a XT 500 I like doing videos on cars and bikes whenever I find them. If you've watched my channel before, you'll see quite a lot of cars and bikes, and I've been to a couple of car museums. But this bike has a bit of a special interest in me because I used to own an XT 500 way back when I was in my 20s and that, and this one seems to be in pretty good condition for its age. I think off the top of my head this is probably about 1981, 82, 83, somewhere around about then, maybe a little bit later, but really good condition for this bike. And let's take a look how much mileage it's done and if it's got the original clocks on it. Oh yeah, 35,000 miles. So 35,000 miles on one of these bikes is actually quite a lot, you know. But the engine must have been, I guess, reconditioned before. It has some really nice houses down here. So we're gonna walk down and we're going to have a quick look at these houses before we go to the museums. Check out this Indian Scout motorcycle. And buildings in this street are really beautiful. This is on the tourist trail, especially these ones down here, these ones with the wooden frames. And this is quite close to the castle, so if you do a trip of the Nuremberg castle, it's like about, say, 5 to 10 minutes walking away.
Das wäre schön. Also mit Ihnen habe ich kein Problem, Herr Grimm. Das läuft alles einfach. Also ich weiß, dass Sie ja wahrscheinlich länger gebraucht haben, wie auch im Angebot. And I just popped into this vintage store here. It's got loads of cool stuff. I didn't do any filming in there, but you can see some old Canon cameras and toys and clocks and stuff. So vintage home 84, and it's right at the bottom of this street with all these kind of famous houses, if you're interested in it. It's a store. So I'm doing a tour of Nuremberg Castle, and this is the kind of main chapel room.
like that particularly.
I didn't do much talking at the start of this tour because I kind of ended up in the kind of chapel, which was pretty quiet, so I didn't really get a chance to do much of an introduction. But I'm at Nuremberg Castle. It cost me €9 to do the complete package, which was 3 things. It got me into one of the watchtowers, that chapel, and it got me into the interior grounds, which you see right here. €9 I think was pretty good. You can easily spend a good couple of hours here. On a sunny day it would be really, really nice. And take a look at the thickness of these walls. When I did I did a little choo-choo train tour, and they said the thickness of the outer walls were like 1 meter, but these inner walls just look absolutely massive. And if you want to see what's available, what you get to see on the choo-choo train trip, check that video out. I think that was €10 for that, €10 for 40 minutes. And it goes right round. It goes like right round the city, and you get, as usual, commentary. explaining everything that you see that passes. So yeah, so it's quite good. So we're going to have a look at the rest of Nuremberg Castle. It's what is the time now? It must be getting pretty late. I think they said it closes at 6, so I've got about an hour and a half. It took me about an hour to get through that, the kind of chapel part with all the kind of like the where the king would sit and everything, the emperor would sit. So there was a lot to see in there, more than I thought actually. But now I'm outside and we're going to have a look at what we can see out here. And then the final part is there's one of these towers here. Let me just get you a close-up of it. Yeah, so that tower right there in the center of the screen, that is you can do that. It's 113 steps to the top, so and it should have pretty good views, so stick with me here. You get a really good view from up here, see the whole city from this high up, and I'm going to go over the other side as well because that's where the old town is and the rest of the city, so I'll be able to get a good view of that and take a nice video of that as well. From that top bit, and I'm having a look. These are the gardens now. Got some lovely tulips up there. Some more gardens here. Looks like they're doing renovation here because there's scaffolding and everything put up. Check out this spooky looking tower here with this old kind of dying tree in front of it. Reminds me of something like Game of Thrones. See if I can get a little view of what's out there. Look at these old wooden houses here. I'm still walking around this, still heading down. It's I've been here a good couple of hours now and there's still a lot more here to see. Hopefully I'll get to the bottom soon and then I'll go back around and do the rest of it which I missed. It's a pretty chilled out place really. Lots of seats here if you get tired, and obviously you can just, you know, kind of rest against this bench here. I saw quite a few people actually sitting on them, like drinking glasses of wine and stuff. I don't know if I'd be game enough to do that, but there's plenty, definitely seats if you get tired walking around. There's some more up here, and really nice place to visit. More seating there. So I just walked right to the end. Oh. So I think what it is I think maybe you're supposed to go, I'm not sure if you're supposed to go up here or not, so I'm going to have a look at it. Otherwise I've just come out and I have to walk all the way back, so I'm going to find out where these stairs go. So it looks like my battery's going to die soon. What percentage have I got left? 17. So I've probably got about another 15 minutes of videoing. So I came here and looks like I'm going to have to walk all the way back, get to the other bit that I missed, which is back up to that way, all the way back. But it's not really that long. It's about maybe a 5-10 minute walk at most, so it's not too far. But another pretty little garden here. This is part of it as well. This is a view overlooking the old town with churches. A bit windy here now. I'm getting a bit cold. So this is the entrance when you come in, and the ticket place is just behind that big building now. It's a little bit hard to find. When I came in, I was like wondering where everything was, but kind of found it in the end. And then you head down there, and that takes you to all the places I visited. And now I'm going to climb this tower here, right here. This tower right here, apparently it's 113 steps. So let's go and climb it. Okay, so I'm inside this tower now, going up. I'm not counting the steps, but apparently there's 113 of them. And there was a little machine that showed you how many people were in. I don't think there's actually anybody in this tower at the moment, apart from me. Okay. This is the Mercado Nuremberg. It's a kind of medium-sized shopping mall. I've just gone around and had a bit of a look at this. Been here for like the last half an hour. It's the third day of my trip, so I'm leaving tomorrow. And so I visited a couple of museums today, 3 museums actually. Two museums, and then I just went and did a little bit of shopping because I needed to get some stuff before I went back to the UK. And let's go find out what's up here. I've only got about 5 minutes left before I need to leave because it's after 6, and I've got to go and have some dinner and pick up a couple of other things as well. So this might be a rooftop car park up here. It is. Wonder if you get any good views. Sometimes when you come to these places you can get some really good views from the roof, but I'm not sure about this, so I'm just going to go back down. So this shopping mall has 2 floors. There's seems like a big kind of supermarket there.
e-centre. Plenty of places to eat. It's got a McDonald's, didn't realise that. Jewelers. Wow, that's a pretty big supermarket. It's the biggest supermarket I've seen in Nuremberg so far. I've been going to this tiny little Aldi at the train station, and because I'm kind of out during the day and I don't have much time to do shopping, I've had to kind of rush around and go there late at night, because that's the only place I've been able to find that's open. So let's go back this way. Kind of a bit congested today. There's really high pollen counts. It's been really, really sunny all day and weather's been hot. There's a massive Muller store here. There's 2 floors of it by the looks. That's a shoe shop. And this Media Mark, this is all electronic stuff. Intersport. There's C&A down there. I mean, a lot of these shopping malls, they all have the same stuff. Veramoto, Jack Jones. Most of them always have like a T-Mobile and Vodafone. Oh wow, the old Woolworths. Boy, that brings back some memories. So this is downstairs. Got a bookshop here. I stopped and did some shopping in that big supermarket I showed you. Just got some stuff for tomorrow, baked sandwiches for the plane and everything. I always try and take a snack on to the plane rather than paying for like kind of expensive stuff you can get on like Ryanair. I got a TK Maxx here. Had a look in that as well. And this is there's car parking out there. So this is pretty much the whole of this shopping mall. I just want to say that supermarket I showed you was really, really good. It's about the size of a Sainsbury's, like not quite superstore with all the clothing, but a really big Sainsbury's food store. So if you want to, if you're in Germany and you want to buy some, you don't want to go out for dinner and you want to buy some food. They had like a butchery in there. They had a lot of stuff. There was like massive wine and beer section there. They must have had like, 500 different sorts of beer. I didn't bother to film in there, but take my word for it, you won't be disappointed. You can buy everything you want there. It wasn't the cheapest place. I think Lidl would be a bit cheaper, but it had like a really good selection. So if you were doing half board, or you're doing like home catering type stuff, you'd be definitely fulfill all your needs. And this I'm going to come out here. This shopping mall is about 10-minute walk from the train station. Let's get a look at it here. It's called Mercado, and yeah, not a bad shopping mall. Not the biggest, but it's definitely got everything you need if you're on holiday and you need to pick some stuff up in summer or even winter. And train station is down there. You go down and then take a left and then take a right, and it's like I said, it's about 10 minutes walk. It's U2, so it's like the kind of underground train station. It's the red line, and you get off at Shoppers Soft. I'm probably pronouncing that wrong, but just Google it and you'll find it. So anyway, I'm going to close this video out now. I'm going to head back into, it's 7 o'clock. I'm going to head back into back to my hotel and dump my stuff and then go out for dinner. And I hope you enjoyed this. This is pretty much, I might do a little bit of videoing tonight for in the evening, but this is pretty much my day 3 done. So a couple of museums and just a bit of walking around looking at things. Anyway, as usual, if you're a member of the channel, it's really good, and if you watch right to the end, it's fantastic. If you're not a member, it would really be helpful if you would subscribe and post a like. And thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the walk around of Mercado in Nuremberg. Hi everybody, hope everybody's doing well. So I have just arrived in Nuremberg and I'm staying at the Hampton by Hilton Hotel. Really nice hotel. It's literally about 10 minutes from the train station. I just caught the train in. It was U2 was the number, and the train was about literally 12 minutes from the airport to come into the Hauptbahnhof. And so I thought I'd just give you a quick look around the room here. This is the view from outside. I'm on the 5th floor and I'm quite impressed with this already. The hotel, when I walked in, smelled really clean. I think it's fairly modern, and it is a Hampton by Hilton hotel, so you'd expect it to be quite good. You get 2 key cards and quite a lot of stuff here. A couple of glasses, cups, which is really nice. You've got some tea and coffee, kettle to make a cup of tea. Nice little couch there in the corner. I think I paid a little bit extra for this room, but nothing special. It's pretty much a standard room here. Double bed. Quite not the largest room, but definitely big enough. I'm only here for 4 days, so this is more than enough. Got a little wall safe here. There's a big mirror right there,
And you've got another mirror here as well, desk for sitting in, rubbish bin. You've got ironing board and iron, which is quite good. A lot of hotels don't do that. Coat hangers, nice little lights. It's very airy. Let's have a look at the window's got a lock on it, so you can't open it fully up, but that gives you a bit of air. And yeah, overall quite impressed with this room. Nice couch to sit on. I don't usually get many hotels that like kind of big couches. Sometimes you get little chairs to sit in, and I'll do an outside bit of the video to show what it's like outside as well. So there's only one other room, so let's go have a look at and this here is the bathroom. Got complimentary shower gels and shampoo and stuff. Looks quite nice. Nice big kind of shower head there. Little rubbish bin here. And you've got usual toilet. Nice thing for the towels. And some tissues there, which is really good as well. You've got quite a big mirror here, and some more hand wash, soap, that type of thing. Sure, water's going okay. Yeah, quite happy with this room. I paid $370 for this, including breakfast, which is 6 till 10:30, I think, and on Sundays it's 6 till 11. I don't know what the breakfast is like, but I'll do an update on that later. But so far, yeah, I'm quite impressed with this. It's Germany, so you know, I always find German hotels really, really nice. They're really well organized. Staff were really nice on reception. And yeah, no problems checking in or anything at all. So we'll see what the shower is going to be like later. Should have good pressure. And nice room, really conveniently located next to, you know, town centre and everything. So check with me in a little bit and I'll pop outside and we'll have a look at the street later on. So I'm outside now, and this hotel from the outside, and let me a little bit. I'm gonna go across the other side and show you how close it is. But basically, just down there, a couple of 100 meters, is the train station, and this looks like all hotels kind of on this stretch. Got some cars here, so hopefully. Got some cars and trams here, so this seems to be on a main tram route as well. Hopefully the microphone will pick it up. I just waited there for a minute. So you've got Motel 1 here, got Hampton by Hilton, Premier Inn. you've got this hotel, which is the NH Collection. It's a 4-star hotel. I don't know what the Hampton by Hilton is. It's pretty good, so it must be at least a minimum 3-star, maybe 4-star. I have to check that out later. I didn't even bother to look at that when I was booking it, but you got the Novotel down there as well. And let's just take a quick walk. I'll just walk to the end of this road down here and then come back. Beautiful day today. The UK weather has been great all week. It's the 12th, Saturday 12th of April, and we were getting some fabulous weather in the UK, and then Thursday it got a little bit colder, and then and then the weather went a little bit colder on Thursday. Friday was really, really lovely, and then it's supposed to actually get a bit colder next week. But I've come to Germany, and the weather in Germany for the whole week is supposed to be fabulous. 21, 22 degrees, and beautiful sunshiny days. And this is real t-shirt weather. At night I think it's getting down to about 7 to 9 was the average it was showing, but during the day it's fabulous. And I'm really I've only been here about an hour, but I'm really impressed with Nuremberg. Trains are really, really nice. It cost me €3.90 to get in from the airport into the city. So if you want to take the train, it's really convenient, and it's right outside the airport. You just walk straight down. You buy the ticket. There's machines there. It takes coins. You can pay by your card if you want, but it's no problem if you've got cash, notes, and coins as well. And yeah, so that there. Let's just have a look. That kind of round building. That kind of round big building there. Just gonna walk over here. I think I walked across a pedestrian crossing that was not lit up with the walk sign. And you always got to be careful in this city because, you know, I live in the UK and everybody drives on the left-hand side here, so it's a bit got to be a bit careful with that. So this is literally, the train station is just down here. I'm not going to walk right down to it. I'm just going to stop here, and I can kind of get close enough to see it. But that is it. That kind of old I would say, hard to say, date the age of it, maybe 1920s or something, maybe 1930s, not sure when it was built. But let me just come around here. Well, this is it right here. You can see, I think that's heading to the I think it stands for U-Bahn. So this is the trade station right here. And I came out there. There's like loads of shops in there. There's like a little shopping mall. There's McDonald's, KFC. They got some patisseries, things like that. And yeah, so you just go straight down, and there's the Hofbahnhof right there. So that's how close it is to the hotel. You can see, oh, there's a siren. So you can see down there, you can see the Premier Inn, and the pink building right there is the Hampton by Hilton. So great location if you're coming to Nuremberg for a short break. Don't know how far the old city is. I think it's in that direction some way. I need to look that up, find out where that is. And like I said, good location, really nice hotel. The staff were super friendly. Got all these trams here if you want to go somewhere. And you can buy day tickets if you want as well. There was a guy standing outside the train station helping people, which is like really, really nice. So he spoke good English and he was like, oh, do you want some help buying tickets? And he just pushed all the buttons for me. I put the money in and got the ticket straight away. You know, really convenient. Everything in Germany just works well, you know. And so yeah, so I'm gonna leave it out here, close this video out. But I'm here for 4 days, so I will be doing my usual travel videos. I'm not sure exactly what I'm gonna see. I haven't planned it out that much, but be sure to check in with me when I post them. And as usual, if you're a subscriber to this video, that's fantastic. Really, really, really good you've subscribed. And if you're not a subscriber and you found this video helpful, it'd be really great if you would subscribe and post a like as well. And I'll catch everybody on the next travel video. Thanks for watching.